it's Gravity Groove, welcome to Not Safe for Work Runeterra. We're going to play a few games with the Feel the Rush deck, because our matches today felt really, really unfulfilling, and they went really quick. So we have a little time to try another set really quick and have this be sort of some bonus content for you. And let's just get right into it. Or not. All right, we had a brief interruption there. Where was I? So this is the Feel the Rush War Mothers deck. Largely bad into Ionia. Note that we just played 5 games in a row and we didn't see Ionia once, but the minute we queue this deck up, the first thing we face is Ionia, because that's how this game works. It's stupid random bullshit. It just has so little to do with skill. 5 games, no Ionia. Play a game where you auto lose to Ionia. Hey, look what we're facing.
Unyielding light.
I'm gonna play this because if they pass, it actually hurts me a lot more to just like lose the turn than lose 3 life. The greedy play there is to pass back, wait for them to attack, and then cast it, but the smart play is just to pass when we pass. So I'm almost always spending it there.
The trolls are going to war!
This is probably a sunburst because we're unlucky. Oh no, I'm just going to find a obliteration rock. Cool. We're going to swing here.
Why don't you?
The mountain speaks to those who listen.
Warriors of the Raharata, time is now!
We'll follow you to the edge of
So we could blow this up to keep them from stacking up a whole bunch of stun triggers in the future. Or to keep us from dying from Morning Glory, which absolutely can kill us. Or we can just play this and
These old eyes still see
And
far
ramp.
clear.
And then we've got Ice Pillar next turn. So this gives us a potential chance to chew one of these up.
Shiver in your boots! Hail to the king!
Keep in mind, if we make this pull, there's a very good chance I could have Pale.
We chart our path by the stars.
That's really scary. If they do have Pale, we can fire off Vengeance. We don't want to fire off Vengeance, though.
Bow to your king! One smack'll do!
You cannot sway me.
Could have double Pale. Okay, so we played around Pale.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Now we're just hoping to get his mana below 4, if at all possible. Feels fairly unlikely, though. Should I just Vengeance this? I mean, I can't really cast Deny if he just passes back. How many cards do you have in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's not going to pass back. He's going to cast something. He's got to cast something. Because otherwise he's just going to start losing cards. Wow. Okay. In that case... swing here. If he has Pale, it doesn't matter. Can Avalanche to clean up the 2/3s.
Back, unbeliever! Light the signal fires.
Okay, so now we have an alternate win con. Keeping 4 mana up for the potential Deny. He's got Ace next turn, and we do not have a ping to get rid of it at the moment.
I smell a fight!
Yep.
Your favorite star.
So now I think we're going to Avalanche and then Vengeance. Still holding up the Deny. Trundle's Icequake. This would force him to burn 1. Do we want him to counter the Vengeance, or do we want him to counter the Icequake? I think the Vengeance, because then we still have potential Field of Rush mana.
Come on!
So here comes 1 Deny. Obvious play is obvious.
Now they'll pay attention.
We full swing, and then we have Avalanche up to finish this off. Oh no, because he Furies. Avalanche, then we still have Atrocity up.
Be quiet!
Alright, let's see if he has the other Deny. Damn. So he doesn't have deny, which gives us the green light to try to resolve rush next turn. Can also swing Trundle in now. And it forces him to block. Forces him to block with a soul or lose. He may still lose.
I'll knock one snack'll do.
Oh, it goes to 1.
Middling. Troll out.
Doing the best we can, folks. So we know he doesn't have deny. If he casts deny off of this, that means he drew it just now. Whew. All right. Beat him through deny anyway. A lot of mental gymnastics you got to go through there. Just going to take a look at this list again briefly. See what some of the latest versions are. Let's see here. FTR War Mother. This one runs no additional ping, 3 flash freezes, 1 revitalizing roar. Huh. Swim's version runs a couple hapless aristocrats, singleton troll chant, no withering wail at all. Interesting. Only 1 harsh winds. Okay, so I can see cutting that, adding hapless aristocrat. 1 harsh winds, huh? Well, I guess there's not as much Lee on the field right now. Harsh winds does beat other FTR decks though. If you're in a stalemate situation where you have it and they have it, your harsh winds lets you eat their attackers. We can try cutting 1 withering wail for another. This list only had 2 Tryndamirs in it. I guess that's fine. I didn't realize we only had 5 champs. That's weird. It's weird. I mean, we could troll. Like, put Braum in there. Pull a 10-10. Regenerating Challenger Braum. Probably just supposed to have all the Tryndamirs in there, right? We'll leave it as it is for now. We will put in the second hapless aristocrat, though. That seems like a decent idea. So down 1 withering wail, down 1 ping, up 2 hapless aristocrats. Seems decent.
Take your marks. Set.
The mirror. Okay, so we don't have passes unearned, which one or two people in the world are starting to tech in. I guess this is fine since we're stones on 3. This will obviously kill them. So he has Vile Feast. Yep. So we both get to resolve Trundle next turn.
The trolls are going to war!
Kind of like Swim's cheeky troll chant in here. There's going to be a lot of board states that allows him to trade up with that. Yeah, there's nothing for us to do here. We're just going to do this so we can get our ice pillar down first, hopefully.
Bow to your king!
Sure.
You have to get me out of here!
Not risking any shenanigans. Could be a ruination we're walking into. Let's find out.
It's always cold in the Freljord. You're in my kingdom now.
If he's using Swim's version and he has the troll chant, that's going to suck for us a little bit. Okay, so now he has Vengeance up, but he no longer has Ruination. We'll probably go for this then.
I smell a fight! Smashing! Attack! Get ready for a beatdown!
Harsh Winds. Sure. So now we're just hoping he doesn't have Ruination next turn. It will allow us to at least chuck a dude. Chuck the Trundle.
Can't handle a little cold? One troll to rule them all!
Shitty thing here is we can't really afford to Vengeance this. Because again, he could just Ruination, and that's just bad for us.
Who would face me?
Wow. Exact same board state, just we don't have the Harsh Winds. So now I think we do kill this. Gets to eat our block of ice if he wants. Feel the rush off the top would be pretty sweet. If he has it and we don't, we're just toast, so... Obviously, continuing to play around Ruination. even though we did draw it, we're going to open attack.
I'll knock 'em dead.
I guess.
One snack'll do. You'll need more than that.
Sure. So now the question is, do we atrocity this at face or cast Feel the Rush? I think it's more important to cast Feel the Rush when we can open attack. So let's just throw this at his face.
Out. Never yield.
So now he's getting into the territory where if we have another atrocity off the top, potentially pin him to the ground. Sure. So now I think we do this. We can block his guys. Open attack should be lethal, assuming he doesn't have the other harsh winds.
Ice to meet you.
Sure. Okay. If he has more harsh winds and flash freeze, we're kind of boned. Although now atrocity might save us.
Your king. This is gonna be fun.
I mean, not this turn, obviously, because those are both burst speed.
You don't stand a chance.
Okay, so we could try to throw this, but he's keeping up Vengeance. So I don't think we can do that. And now he's dead.
Oops, did I break something?
I feel like that was a pretty skill-intensive game there. Once we get to unlocking Go Hard, we'll give Spooky Karma a try on the show, which should be fun. Another like brain-breakingly skillful deck, but also a really slow, sort of dirtily one at the same time. So 2 out of our 3 matchups have been against Ionia. This looks like it could be some variation of Spooky Karma. This is probably a bad day to be playing this deck if everyone's gunning for it. According to Mobilytics, it's only about 4% of the meta, but people are really spooked about it, and if everyone's going to play Ionia as a result, in theory, you should be playing a good aggro matchup, but I tried aggro, and I didn't face Ionia once. I don't think we want any of this, huh? I guess maybe Kindly if he is... Well, maybe Avalanche if he does have Zed. So he could Zed. He could Notify this. Okay. Better than Notify. I guess symmetrical passes aren't very good here because as he levels up to Karma, we're in kind of a worse spot. Karma's 6 though, right? Yeah. I'm not that worried about Hecarim at the moment.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Wow. It's like all stuns and shit. It's just mono stuns.
I smell
Let's start getting concussive palmed, y'all. Bring on Steel Tempests and Concussive Palms. We know you got them.
In Avarosa's name.
Your attack is obvious.
Light the signal fires.
Okay, Singleton Withering Whale. Likely not doing much in this matchup. He's at the mana point now where he can play Karma and then have Deny Up. I guess, or Hecarim and have Deny Up.
Nice to meet you.
Sure.
You'll need more than that.
Deathmark. Was not expecting Deathmark. I think we can atrocity this to this. That's kind of cute. And the 9/9 spawns in its place, eats this. Trundle lives, and then we can Ice Pillar next turn. I don't think he's at Ruination mana, right? He'll be at 8. Shit, he's a Ruination mana. So we just have to open swing. We're losing 3 points of damage this way, but he's a Ruination mana. Gotta try to play around everything you can. Okay, just killing time, I guess. We're gonna Pillar because that way any Field of Rush we do resolve would pull a level Trundle. It's just another thing for Ruination to sweep away, but there's no point in holding it. Sure.
We burn, then kindle anew.
Sure. We might just be harsh winding. Might just be harsh winding. Yeah, I guess having another blocker can't hurt.
They look angry.
Burn one of his denies. It's like all we can do with our mana this turn. Let's burn one of his denies. Interesting. Why would you play Zed in the Spooky Karma deck is my only question here. Like, what's the point of Zed? What's the point of Zed? So we'll pull this here.
Do not get ready for a beatdown. Such naivete.
Gotta have some stuns, right? Will. Well, unfortunately, this would be the perfect spot for Atrocity if we had it, but we don't have it. So we're just going to try to keep Tryndamere alive. Recast Trundle.
These are troll lands.
Yep. Looks like he's going to get it eventually. Is that all of them? 1, 2, oh, 3, 4. He's just all in on pings. 4 pings. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now we don't have a way to finish him. Looking for Ledros, looking for, well, I guess another Trundle might be good.
One candle for every soul.
Yeah, okay. Let's force out the deny. Yep.
Break their ranks. No one lives.
Yep. And that's lethal. Well, that was a pretty disappointing defeat. We just didn't quite get to what we needed. He, of course, had Deny, and Ionia is a hard matchup for this deck to win. I would recommend not playing this deck for a week. I think it's going to have to go away and have time for the meta to cool down for it to be viable again. Still a fun deck, but it looks like it's Spooky Karma's time in the sun. And I would play some mid-range or some aggressive decks that you're more comfortable with. This has been Not Safe for Work Runeterra. I'm your host, Gravity Groove. If you enjoyed these videos, please feel free to leave a like or a comment. Most importantly, a comment, because the YouTube algorithm wants to know that you exist and that you're watching. And then I can keep making more of these, and then everybody wins. Thanks so much for hanging out. I know there are a lot of people making cool shit out there, and it's cool that you decided to spend a little of that time with me. I hope to see you again sometime on the channel, and until then, boom. We'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out.